Why do so many people end up in relationships with narcissists and toxic people? Why does this keep happening over and over again? Why do you, as someone who's been in one toxic relationship, find another one? How does this keep happening? And why do people stay with narcissists as well? That's what we're talking about today, y'all. Of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Boom. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Before we hop too deep into today's episode, y'all, I still do my one-on-one coaching over Zoom. You can find all that type of stuff at mentalhealness.net. You can enter the code mental15 for 15% off all Zoom sessions and packages and things like that, y'all. But let's hop right into it. Why do so many people end up with narcissists? Like, why does it seem like narcissism is damn near an epidemic now, right? When the world is billions of years old, but it just seems like now in the last few years, narcissist has just got a big light shine on it, right? It's because, y'all, narcissists don't just, as a narcissist myself, I'm not going to come out to you and show you that I'm bad at first. Like think about it like that. Who would do that? What person, what narcissist in their narcissistic, right narcissistic mind would just come out and just be bad? Just be horrible to you? Why would they, what would they get from doing that? What's the benefit from doing that? What's the benefit from being a bad person? What's the benefit from being toxic? What's the benefit for being manipulative and a horrible human being? There is no benefit, like there's no benefit to doing it up front. So no narcissist is going to up front be a horrible person to you. So if I'm not being horrible, if I'm putting my best foot forward, if I'm pretending to be somebody else or whatever the case may be, I'm going to get people, right? Right. I'm going to get people. That's why so many people end up with narcissists, because narcissists are just not out here being horrible, right? Well, let me correct that right quick. Because let me say this right here, y'all. There is a sector of people that don't care if you're a narcissist or not, if you can provide for them in a certain type of way. There's a certain type of person out here that will see, especially in the celebrity world, they will see somebody being horrible, not even celebrities. They will see somebody being horrible, treating somebody horribly, and think that they can fix them. Well, you just don't got what I got. I can do better than you can. And some people willfully go into a toxic relationship dynamic knowing that the other person is toxic. I see it happen time and time again, right? One of the clear examples is like, look at the celebrity Blueface. People see that man is toxic, but they don't care. He got money, right? He famous. So they go over there, pop him off, and do what they want to do. That's why it'd be hard for me to feel bad for people who willfully go into that type of relationship. Like you saw who he was, but you still went into it. That's neither here nor there. But most narcissists are not going to do that. Most narcissists are going to put their best qualities in to the front. I'm going to slide my best qualities to the front of this relationship, so you see the best part of who I am, which typically means that you might want to date me, you might want to be with me, right? You might end up with me, right? If I'm, especially online, social media has provided a safe place. Social media has provided an audience for people who don't deserve it. For a lot of narcissistic people out there who just get online and just simply pretend to be a good person. Not even hard at it. Yo, you know how easy it is to get online and pretend to be good? I get online and read other people's quotes all day, and people think I'm a good person. That's what I can do. I can get online, just go on there, Google famous quotes, get online and say that, and people will think I'm a good person. You know what? A rising tide rises all boats. Lifts all boats. And everybody like, oh my goodness, you're a philosopher. Oh my God, I love that. You're such a good person. You're so wise. Gotcha. So many people, it seems like nowadays, lack the discernment to see through people's facades. Because narcissistic people are a lot of us are putting on facades. Like, you're not going to get the fresh version up front, right? You're not going to get who I actually am up front unless that's who I want you to, unless that's what I want you to see. If that's what I want you to see, then you might get that, but no other way, shape, or form are you gonna get no. Let me calm down, y'all, because I get frustrated when I make videos like this, because I know there are people out there that are going to see this video, get right online, go and get manipulated by somebody, or go on a date with somebody, see the red flags, which I was sitting on earlier. Yeah, that's why I was like, you see me move earlier. I was literally sitting on the red flag. I was sitting on one. I sat on a red flag for you. You see? And y'all don't even care, do you? No, I'm joking. But that's why I say so many people end up with narcissists, because narcissists are going to, a lot of times they're going to put their best foot forward, pretend, all this other stuff. On the flip side of things, why do so many people stay with narcissists? That's a whole nother ball game, right? Because a lot of times, a lot of people are going to say the trauma bond, right? I don't think that everybody who gets into a toxic relationship is going to be trauma bonded, right? I don't think everybody's going to fall into the trauma bond situation. Now, will a lot of people? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, highly unlikely, right? I just think that narcissists, again, put their best foot forward. And when they do that, so many people get caught up on the potential that this person has. You see this person's potential, so you don't necessarily want to leave them alone. You see what they can do. You see how they can treat you. You see who they can be, right? So it makes it more difficult for you to leave. You like, damn it, I don't want to leave this person because I'm in love with them. This person is putting their best foot forward. This person is doing this for me. This person is doing that for me. Like, you're getting a lot of stuff from this narcissistic person, right? You're getting a lot from them, and they're like, you see that potential, and it's very difficult to let go of that potential once you see it. Right? Once you see their potential, it becomes very difficult to just separate yourself from that person and just be like, you know what? I don't want to let this potential go, because as soon as I let it go, this person is going to be better for the next person. So I need to stay longer. No, you don't. You don't need to stay longer to see this person become who you think they can become. They don't even think they can become that, but you do. You think they can become it, and you trying to make them become somebody that they don't want to be? You see what I'm saying? I know potential is strong and it's hard to break once you see it, once you get involved in it. It's very difficult to set yourself free in that situation right there. But you have to be able to do it. Otherwise, you're just stuck in you're gonna be stuck in a scenario for a very long time, right? And the people around you, what's gonna end up happening is the people around you are gonna keep growing, keep thriving, and you're gonna be pissed off because you're in a toxic relationship. Everybody else gonna be in a happy, healthy relationship, and you'll be pissed off at the world because you're still in a toxic one, right? You're gonna see everybody else happy, being loved on, and you're gonna try to love on your partner, and they're gonna push you off. They're gonna embarrass you in front of your friends and family. They're gonna cheat on you. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna keep doing stuff to you over and over again until you put an end to it. You have to be the one to stop it. I know people like, damn, Lee, it puts a lot of pressure on us. Yeah, it does. It's supposed to, right? You have to be the one that stops it, or they're gonna. You don't want them to be the ones that end it, right? Because what's gonna happen is, if they end it first and you're not ready to break up with them, you're gonna have a lot of reactive abuse episodes. You're gonna look like the narcissist, y'all. You're gonna start reaching out to them, blowing their phone up, popping up at their house, crying, leaving them voicemails, dropping text messages back and forth and things like that, because now you're tied to the person and you were not ready for it to end, but they ended it for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready for it to end, it's gonna be you might have a snap in. You might snap, right? You might start doing things, and you might start getting angry at this person for breaking up with you, because then you're gonna feel like they wasted your time, right? And narcissists, I'll be real with y'all, they do not care about wasting your time. It's your time. It's your life. At the end of your life, you're going to be you're going to be the one on your deathbed. Feel like you wasted their time. That narcissist is going to be like, yeah, I'm on my deathbed, but I got my needs met from everybody in my life. They say it around with me. I got my needs met. I don't care if they got theirs met. I got mine met, and that's all. And that's enough for me. And then they just move on with their lives. Or they pass away and whatnot. Well, so many people stay in these toxic relationships because you think they're going to change. You think they're going to be better. You have so much hope. Like the push and pull dynamic, like the back and forth, the push pull. This stuff happens, right? Right? This stuff happens over and over again. And they're not going to stop it, because why would they stop it when their needs are being met? Why would they change a behavior that is getting their needs met? I need y'all to understand that. Why would I stop doing something that I benefit from? I know I said it in a lot of videos, but I have to reiterate that point. Why would I stop doing something? Why would I stop going to the bank and cashing a check if it's unlimited funds, if I never get arrested? Think about that. Why would I stop going to withdraw from this account if nobody ever stops me from withdrawing from this account? That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? But so many people just get stuck with narcissists because you see the potential. Sometimes you don't want to feel like you wasted your time. But y'all, look up the sunk cost fallacy. It's when people get stuck in toxic relationships or even other situations, right? They get stuck in situations because they don't want to feel like they wasted time. I got 5 years in this. If I walk away now, I would have wasted 5 years. But guess what? The 5 years, whether you leave now or not, it's already gone. You can't get it back. You staying longer in this toxic relationship dynamic will not make up for the last 5 years. That's not how time and life works. It's already gone. Now, what you can do is waste 5 more years. What you can do is waste 10 more years. You can do that. You can add more waste unto it. But so many people stick around for the benefit. What's the benefit? What are you getting? Right? What are you getting from a narcissist? I'm gonna do a whole entire video on that by itself. What are you getting from a narcissist? It's gonna be the whole entire segment by itself, and that's gonna be coming. That might be today's video. Another video I record today. But yeah, y'all. Why do so many people get attracted to narcissists? Why do narcissists get so many people? Because I'm still telling you, we get online. We can be very charming. We can be funny. We have a good sense of humor. We can be providers and protectors, and we can have, the narcissist can have a nice set of cheeks on them, right? They can have a pretty smile and bat the little eyes that you're like, ning, 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 and they'll get you. That's how it goes, though, y'all. That really is the mentality. So you have to be the one to stop it. If you want to stop it, you have to be the one to stop it. So many people get stuck to narcissists. So many people go back to narcissists over and over again. And I've never met a person. I've done one-on-ones for about 5 years right now. I've never met a person that was happy to waste their time with a narcissist. I haven't met that person yet. Lee, I'm so glad I went back and gave him 10 more years of my life, and I knew I should have left. I haven't met that person yet. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make it seem like it's easy to leave these relationships. That's why I have my own courses and things like that. That's why I do my one-on-ones, right? I have a course called Finding Your Why that helps you leave a toxic relationship. You can find it at mentalhealness.net. You can enter code mothers and fathers for about 50% off of that. That way you can help you leave and help you stay gone as well. I'm working on another course too called How to Leave a Narcissist. How to Leave a Narcissist is going to be it's going to be a mini course, probably like the other one I got. Anyways, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check out this week's podcast episode on Thursday. Very good episode about managing burnout and imposter syndrome. I think I talked to Leah Maroney. It's going to be a great, great episode, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.